choked ground, a devil's stream. Fire rains, the battle calls. Demons dance as heaven falls. Choirs wail the damned ignite. Infernal's wrath, eternal night. Steel bites, the heavens quake. Flesh and bone, the earth will break. Ashes rain, the reapers feast. Darkness spreads, the crimson beast. Thunder cracks, the end draws near. Hope draws in the ocean of fear. Angels weep, their wings in flame. Lost to the void, none remain. Fire rains, the battle calls. Demons dance as heaven falls. Choirs wail the damned ignite. Infernal's wrath, eternal echoes fade, the war is done. A blood-red sky, a blackened sun. Souls consumed, no path to light. Hail victorious, endless
Hello. Hello, hello, hello to the big wide world. Hello. How are we doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. Hello. Oh, I'm in a different spot from my last One Piece stream. I just finished up my first cheese class I've done. I've got a big old mess in front of me of cheese stuff with some snacks to go along the way in case I get a little peckish, but hello everybody. It is hot, hot, hot. It is hot outside in the old south. That's right. It is blazing hot outside. I was just out moments ago walking Oz before I got started, and it was miserable despite I was out, being out there for mere seconds. It's that level of hot and humid where it doesn't matter if you stand in the shade, it doesn't matter where you stand, you're going to be baked alive, which is a little bit too hot for my old blood conditioned self, but I just... What a drama queen. Oh my gosh. I just finished up my my first Oswald. Hush. I just finished up my first cheese class. It was a wonderful time. I had a great time anyway. Let me see if I can I clear chat? Yeah, clear chat. There we go. Font size. How do I do that? Oh well, we won't worry about it right now. I don't mind that chat ending with the free Palestine. Anyway, I'm here to talk One Piece today. Just finished up the cheese class, and now I get to do the actual fun stuff. Oswald, hush, quiet. Lay down. Lay down. Place. Lay down. Please. Thank you. So here we are at chapter 1157. I've been getting so annoyed with seeing content everywhere saying that Elbaf is Usopp's last chance. I don't understand why people feel the need to say that Usopp isn't contributing or isn't a part of the isn't a helpful part of the group when he's carrying them half the time. That people's opinions are ridiculous. The Usopp slander is absolutely insane to me. I'm so excited to see what power-ups come. I can't wait. I feel like they introduced it and that we haven't really gone back to it recently. But the rainbow, the fake rainbow system that they have, the what were they called? Like the painters. Feel like a very like Usopp oriented upgrade, like a weapon that is based off of throwing illusions. Is my understanding of how they work so far, which seems like a pretty Usopp fueled power scaling opportunity. But I digress. Ozzy, lay down. Good boy. Good boy. But yeah, the Usopp slander is really bothering me lately, really grinding my gears, and I hope to people. He just blew up. He just spoilers. He's spoilers for everyone. He just blew up a holy knight. Like, sure, there's regenerative capabilities of them, but like, he blew up a holy knight. What the fuck do you want from him? What's my guy supposed to do? Please explain it to me. In other news, we have a new cover art. I don't think there's anything I really didn't talk about with last week's chapter. Everything going on with Shaki is absolutely incredible. I love the inclusion of the Amazon Lily Pirates, and I'm super excited to see what happens this chapter. I don't know if we're getting God Valley information. Or if we're going to be getting more coverage into stuff going on with the Gorosei, but I don't know why we get stuff with the Gorosei right now. Ozzy distracted me, to be honest. So we have with the last chapter, it ended with what was it? We got to see Kaido kick the shit out of. I talked about how the Rocks Pirates were being nicer than people I think expected them to be to each other. It doesn't seem like they're a misfit of family. I think Whitebeard's problem with the Rocks Pirates was that it couldn't be a true family because if they're losing by Davy back fight to join the crew, then it's not really like the choice of family that I think the newer generation is instilled in. Not to steal thoughts, but I have I have a limited community. Melon T was just mentioned recently about the giving up of hierarchies in the ship systems in terms of a more of a equity grasp of freedom, but that being what Newgate's dream was, and now it's commonplace amongst the newer generation. I think that's beautiful. I love that we got to see Kaido kicked in the face, though. That was absolutely beautiful. I want to see that every day, to be honest. And it ends with him saying, "I'll show you the peak of the world." So at some point, we've got Gloriosa joining the Rocks Pirates, I believe, if memory serves. But excuse me, chewing into the mic. Hope that's not audible. I have cheese. I have cheese from my cheese class. All right, let's launch Shonen Jump. So we've got a 2-week break. We've got a wait a second. Yeah, we got 2 weeks. We have a break week. That works out perfectly. That means I don't have to do a cheese class next week. I can do it the week after. That's incredible. We love to see it. It's like Oda knew my schedule personally. I'm so touched. He had me in his mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream right into the microphone. Oh, a new album cover. New cover art. Let me pull it up. We have a new cover art that I want to show to the world. It's got my fave. Here he is. There's my boy. There's my sweet, sweet boy. I love Yamato. Yamato's my favorite character. Yamato, Sanji, and Katakuri are all of my faves. But I've been absolutely blessed with the fact that this cover art storyline has been going on for 39 volumes now. I like this one. That's cute. That's really cute. I don't see OT or page 1. They've been around for most of this. Are they hidden in the in the snowmen? I like to think that they're hidden in the snowmen. But we have Yamato. He's paying pilgrimage. This is Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 39. He fought against Kaido to protect his village, but perished without leaving a body behind. I don't know why I was stumbling all over myself to get through that sentence. I don't remember who this is for. Let me... 11:57. Title Legendary Bar. Where does it say? I don't know. I want to be careful with spoilers. I'm going to read the chapter first and then I can figure out the cover art later. Because I don't have too much time left today. Anyway, Legendary Bar. One Piece, chapter 1157. Legendary Bar. All right, I'm excited. Last week it was... Oh, what's happening? All right. M. Bizel International Charity Sanctuary. Yahoo! That's everything from the vault. Good job. We've got the goods. Time to pull out, folks. There's Big Mom. There's... Who's that? Is that Stussy? We got everybody running. No, wait. That money was all donated for the sake of hungry children. Liar. Oh. Why is it collecting dust in your vault, then? Hey, Wang Z. Hey, Wang Z. Hey. That's a comma. Lower the lift one more time. We're still down in the... Ugh, so much whining. Hey, Shiki. Oh, right. I forgot about them. Toss. So long, suckers. Oh, great. That's wonderful. That's so kind. That's wonderful. Maybe that's why Whitebeard wasn't too fond of this, is because Shiki's just throwing bombs into Whitebeard and Kaido's face. No wonder it didn't feel like too much of a family. Right, I forgot about them. Toss. So long, suckers. Gee ha 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 ha. More for the rest of us. You fools. Curses they know about the grift we're running. Where are the soldiers? They're almost here. Make sure they don't escape. Hey, your holiness. Close the temple gates. Eek, iron bars. Are they trying to lock us in here? Out of the way, Buckin. I'll smash them open. Hmm? Oh, Buckingham. That is Stussy. Oh. What? The ground's sinking. Is the ground sinking? No, it's an earthquake. He's doing this. Newgate! Ah! Our temple. I'm jealous. Wish I had one of those. What, a fruit power? Take your time and choose wisely. It'll be with you for life. That's a good point. I like Newgate. Hey, who tried to bury me alive down here? Points to Shiki. It was you, Shiki? Oh my, if it isn't my good friend Kyo. Thank goodness you're alive. I was so worried. What kind of stupid games are you playing over there? Get the lead out, people. I'll kill you. There's a lot of infighting happening here. This is quite the rambunctious, dysfunctional group. Hey, Rox, look at the sea around us. That treasure better be safe. Of course, of course. It's the Navy. We're surrounded. Vohahaha. Looks like we've got trouble. Hey, no time for fighting. Amongst yourselves back there. We've got to hit the waves. It's the Navy. It's too soon. Were they tipped off? Belay that. Don't hit the waves. Hit the enemy. Sink them all. And take their loot. Within just 2 years of their founding, the Rocks Pirates were responsible for 16 recorded raids, 76 sunken ships. Jesus Christ. 14 ports burned to the ground, 5 towns leveled, 1 kingdom brought to ruin. Three special violations of Article 18 of World Law and 25 crimes that were completely covered up. 25 crimes completely covered up. What did they do? I want to know about the 25 crimes. I smell a spinoff. Though the future king of the pirates, Gold D. Roger, also sailed the seas this time, these few years of frantic activity might as well be known as the Era of Rocks. Anishi, New World. What do you want, Harold? Get lost. Unaffiliated countries are a lawless land in our eyes. The people who live in them have no rights. But it's not proper. The world government doesn't make all the rulers of the world. Let those people go. When Elbaf was suffering from famine, they brought us food and asked for nothing in return. They are our friends and saviors. Help us, King Harold. Now is the time to repay the debt we owe them. I will not back down from this. Listen, Harold, if you want to bring that up, Elbaf is still only a hopeful future member of the government. If you aid us, it might benefit you. But if you protect an unaffiliated nation, it will only decrease your chances of joining. Now clear the way, Harold. Oh, he shot someone. Eek! Eek, he shot somebody. How rude. That is not how you make friends. King Harold of Elbaf showed his true stripes. After feigning allegiance to the government, he sinks an innocent warship. Ooh. Ooh, he seeks an innocent warship from the World Economic Journal. That sounds like some misinformation to me. Edith's Bar, Elbaf. Vohahaha, I told you, that's what the government does. Come on, Harold, let's share drinks at the castle. Nonsense, I'm not allowing a man of such infamy into my country. Join me, Harold, you and your whole country. Stop being so stubborn and just give up. I can't stand to see you bowing and scraping to the government anymore. Rox really wants him to get out of the government's lap and ideals. Mark my words, Elbaf will be part of the world government one day. And do you think shaving your head will make them see your contrition? What kind of culture did you get that from? Bohahaha. Yes, Garp laughed at me too. Garp laughed at him too, huh? Garp, you know how much he hates the brass he works for. He should just be a pirate already. It's an organization, some are miscreants, but as a whole, the Navy works hard to save lives on a daily basis. They've even begun to accept a number of recruits from Elbaf, starting with John Giant. If only I could send more of our overly powerful warriors. I know their strength would go a long way towards helping the downtrodden. Sounds like the last thing I want to face out there, says Rox. His side profile really looks like Blackbeard. It's really coming out now. Come on, Ida, talk him out of this. Well, Harold. Well, if Harold were my son, I think I'd say, choose better friends. Hey, that's not funny. In response to Rox, like, Ida saying that Rox needs to be that Harold needs to choose better friends than Rox is as a friend. I'm sure Loki loves hearing that outside as he sits there sad that his hero is being mocked in front, being told that he's a bad person next to. Anyway, Navy HQ. All a giant has to do is roll over in his sleep, and he'll crush the human sleeping next to him. If they get angry and lose control, it could be life-threatening. How are we supposed to coexist with something like that? That's what the higher-ups said. So, speak for yourself. Ugh. Oh, we got faces. We've got faces. Isn't that a good thing for the Navy to have, though? Says Navy Vice Admiral Garp, Luffy's grandfather. Harold's an honest, well-meaning man. He wants to change Elbaf's history, says Navy Vice Admiral Sengoku, future fleet admiral. Rumor has it that Rox has been trying to win him over. If he joins their crew, even the Navy might not be able to stop them, says Navy Vice Admiral Otsuru, future great advisor. I know, but still, sheesh, I'm trapped between a rock and a hard place, says Navy Admiral Kong, future commander-in-chief. The problem is, historically speaking, they've been a vicious people. Yeah, and I want them on our side, Kong. I like that. Garb's like, yeah, they're vicious. That's why we want them with us. Sengoku says, just bring Elbaf into the world government. You think that's up to me? I wish. Fololed, 42 years ago. Is that from now or from this? Okay. Hey, did you see this? It's a scandal. The papers are saying that Shakuyaku's not the captain of the Kuja Pirates anymore. Does that mean our chances of run crossing her at sea are basically zero now? What? Kuja Pirates captain what? What is it? This is devastating. I only went out to sea to be a pirate because I dreamed of being boarded by Shakuyaku one day. We've been wasting the best years of our lives. Come back to us, Shaki. I've got a kitty here. Gotcha. Ozzy, hush. Ozzy's jealous of the cats getting attention. Ozzy, hush. Quiet. What is that? What does Shaki think she's doing? Didn't she quit because she wanted to chase after a man? Didn't she quit because she wanted to chase after a man? Just like you did, Gloriosa? I assume... Who's that talking to her? Is that Big Mom? That's Big Mom and Katakuri! Hey, the Katakuri stocks are up! I get everybody this chapter. I get to see Katakuri. Is that Katakuri? Yo, that's wild. Oh, that's incredible. Katakuri stocks her up. I love to see it. Oh, that's funny. Is that Paraspero? Oh my gosh. That's good, good, good. All right, so Big Mom has had 2 kids at this point. This is 42 years ago. What does Shaki think she's doing? Didn't she quit because she wanted to chase after a man? Just like you did, Gloriosa? Is that really? Even the island of women can't defeat love, it seems. I didn't expect you to understand the agony of true love with the way you crank out babies like popcorn. Jesus Christ. Pop off. I find it hard to believe that she's got lovesickness, though. If it's with Roger, I'll never forgive her. Everyone always talks about Shaki this, Shaki that. But you've never had eyes for anyone but me, right, Newgate? I've never had eyes for you at all. What? But it's me, Miss Buckin. I could have any man in the world. So what's your problem? My problem is I want you. I don't know what he means by that. It's just a girl's girl moment. I mean, they're just riffing. So what's your problem? My problem is I want you. So I guess he does. Oh, I misunderstood. That's Susie saying that she wants Newgate. Look out, people! We've got big news. What's up? The Kuja ship is by the shore. Huh? What? Ooh. It was one of the most shocking days in the history of Pirate Island. Of all people, the untouchable idol herself, object of the world's desire, set foot into the lair of wild, untamed beast. Our goddess has stepped into our soil. I could die happy right now. Thank you, Tritoma. I'll take it from... Oh, thank you, Tritoma. I'll take it from here. Okay. So this is Pirate Island. I can't see through her brilliance and my tears. Is she really here or am I dreaming? So gorge. What a beaut. Purdy. Would you perhaps be looking to join the Rocks Pirates like Lady Gloriosa did? There's no reason for someone like you to take one more step on this filthy island. Why is she here? That was a lot of words to welcome her, but wow, look at that strut. Look at that cigarette. Looking hot. I like the Medusa. The Medusa imagery laden into the Amazon's clothes. No, I want to live here for a little while. What? I'm a pirate too, you know. I can't quit the business, but the Navy's still after me, so I want to hide out here for the moment. Will you protect me? Of course we will. It smells here. We'll clean it up. I like to open my own business. We'll get it built right now. And we'll plant flowers. Yo ho yo, what's all the ruckus, says Rox. Bunch of numbskulls lording about, causing a scene. The Rocks Pirates, oh no. Please, sirs, don't be angry. This was all our idea. Just don't kick her off the island. Huh? That's Rox, that's Shiki, Newgate. I don't know the name. I think that's the future Commodore. I don't know their name. There's too many Rocks Pirates that I haven't seen in action. I just had the one introduction of. All right. Oda. Oda, I need you to calm down. Oda, I need you to calm down. Shaki's beautiful. This was the famed establishment of the pirate island Full-a-Lead. Shaki's Rip-Off Bar, noted for its month-long waiting list. What the hell is this? I'm so glad you came. Welcome. You're my very first customer. Won't you step in and have a drink? There's an angel among us. Oh, so everybody's affected by Shaki. Rocks. Shiki, Newgate. I don't see Kaido there. I see the whole Rocks lineup, though. Everyone's affected by Shaki. I'm affected by Shaki. Won't you stop in and have a drink? brought beauty for the and comfort to the island. This is the problem of being male presenting, is you can't objectify women the way women can, uh, or rather the way that cis women can. Um, uh, in time, she would become an irreplaceable treasure to the pirates who made this island their home. And what is treasure if not something that can be stolen? Oh.
Unconditionally and irrevocably in love with him.
Hello, thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Appreciate you stopping in. We're talking about the new One Piece chapter. I don't know if you're caught up. What's good? One Piece is good. We were reading the new chapter of One Piece, and everyone is falling. Again, spoiler warning. Everyone's falling for the charms of Shaki. And what is treasure if not something that can be stolen? Oh no, we'll help. Ah, this bar smells nice. Are you caught up? Are you caught up to with the chapter? Hall of Power Sacred Mary Joie. Give Harold this ultimatum then. If you warriors of Elbaf meet the following requirements, you will be allowed to join the world government. Oh. Kill rocks. So didn't you play any game? I play Stardew Valley every Friday right now. It's my chill game. I might play it a little bit throughout the week, but I do One Piece chapters on Monday, and then stream politic news, talking about mainly the genocide of Palestinians throughout the week, going on in America, ICE campaign, and then Friday I do a gaming stream for chill good times. But just getting started on my cheese business. I just finished a cheese class earlier today. And they want to kill rocks. That is, make custom stuff for streamers since the last 4 to 5 years on commission. Oh, hell yeah. I hate to tell you, I'm a poor communist with no money. I have absolutely zero money to my name whatsoever. But if you want to drop a link in chat, I'll check it out after I'm done streaming today. So we have a bunch of... Oh, really? Yeah. I assume you mean, no, really, I'm poor. Yeah, I'm very poor, unfortunately. I'm a communist cheesemonger. There's not a lot of money coming my way. It's a lot of unpayable labor, for lack of a better word. But we do our best out here. So we have a lot of things that happen. So, and what is treasure if not something that can be stolen? If you warriors of Elbaf meet the following requirement, to kill rocks. That sounds like a pretty extreme requirement. I don't know how they're going to be able to do that, if they're going to be able to do it easily. I imagine not easily. How are they going to try to do that? How the hell they didn't do that? I still don't think we know whether or not Rox has a devil fruit to his name. We know he's going after the Elbaf for some reason. I can't believe we got baby Katakuri. Baby low-res Katakuri. That's my favorite image of the year. How tall is Big Mom here? Big Mom's got to be, I think she's like 17 meters or something like that. So if she's... Hang on. Makes her 28 feet tall. 28 feet tall. So Big Mom's 28 feet tall. And she is she drinking? Is she pregnant right now? So Big Mom might be drinking while pregnant right now. I don't know if she is or not, but she's definitely drinking, and I don't know if she's pregnant, but everyone's, specifically Gloriosa, certainly implying that she spits out kids like popcorn. Stussy is head over heels for Whitebeard, it seems. and every single person in the world is susceptible to Shaki's love spell, which reasonable. I completely understand. Now, what I find to be interesting about that is I don't know whether or not Luffy would be unsusceptible. I assume Luffy would be unsusceptible to Shaki's love spell, considering he's unsusceptible to Boa's and is as far as everything as everything points to is asexual and has no interest in such a thing. I imagine that would be the case. I also heard somebody mention the idea that Luffy is both part Roger and part Rocks. I can certainly see some parts of that, but I think their idea was that Rocks would be unaffected. And Rocks apparently is very easily affected. It took 0 time to be completely head over heels. But also that would, I think, be much more in line with a buggy reaction. I again, these are feelings. I feel like Blackbeard would not respond that way. Like, why would Shaki, or I'm sorry, why would Blackbeard be interested in somebody's beauty? He wasn't interested in Boa's. He didn't he didn't fall victim to Boa's spell. So if it's Luffy and Blackbeard that are susceptible to it, then what about? I'm assuming Buggy is Rox's kid still. But that feels much more like a Buggy reaction than a Luffy reaction. The heart popping out of his chest feels very, I mean, it's happening in Newgate too. He doesn't look as happy about it. It looks like he's frowning behind that hard eyes. Let's see. So everybody offered to clean up full of lead. We saw a little bit of historical revisionism, talking about the way in which King Harold sinks an innocent warship as that warship is shooting people that are Harold's friends, shooting people that Harold promised to protect. Doesn't seem very noble. Doesn't seem incredibly innocent. But the World Economic Journal doesn't have any problem painting it that way. The idea that One Piece is not political, when in this chapter we see an example of how news is twisted to be able to fit a more convenient truth for the capitalist owners in society, when in reality you have a person who is defending a person they promised to protect. You have that person going out of their way to try to protect that person, and in doing so, they inflict violence on the person that is inflicting violence upon them. And then the news media twists that and turns it into the way in which you are the cause of harm. You are the reason that this thing is broken, or the thing that is wrong. And this is coinciding, as we see in real time, the ongoing displacement of Palestinians. Settlers coming in and removing these people from their lands, and the news media representing it as the ways in which Palestinians are being violent against settlers, who are the ones coming onto their land and chopping down their olive trees that have been passed down through generations, to force the people off the land through guerrilla war tactics. Mainstream media paints that as Hamas members attack IDF. Anyway, people say One Piece isn't political, and yet right here we see the way in which news media that runs the world state and runs communication across this world actively framing the victim party as if they are the aggressor and as if they are the problem at hand, when in fact it is the world government or the state in this case that is enacting the initial violence, causing a defense that they then frame as an attack. It's gross. It's gross. It feels very much like last week when I was doing some coverage of the genocide in Palestine. I had trolls coming in commenting on the things that Hamas had not done and the things that Hamas had been aggressive about and the things that Hamas had the ways that Hamas had hurt people, and at no point were they able or willing to address steps that need to be taken to remove Israel, those in power in Israel, the steps that are needed to remove them from power. Right now you see a increase in IDF soldiers taking their own lives as they come to terms with the fact that they are going to at some point be held accountable, and there will be tribunals for their war crimes. Nice to see Garp already has a scar here, 42 years ago. Is this 42 years ago still? No, that's not. Yeah, that's 42 years ago. So Shakuyaku is not the captain of the Kuja Pirates anymore. So that was when Gloriosa, after Gloriosa left, she became the captain, and then she left to go to Full of Lead, an open ripoff bar, in search of, because she wanted to chase after a man. I assume that's Rayleigh. I assume she got what she wanted and got Rayleigh in the end. Is there anything of importance else in this chapter that I've missed? I liked watching Newgate and Kaido walking together. That was an intimidating picture of Whitebeard's Buccaneer is definitely showing here, but him and Kaido both having skipped leg day, walking side by side with each other is an intimidating presence. Wish I had one of those. What, a devil fruit power? Take your time and choose wisely. It'll be with you for life. I like the coaching. You know, already Whitebeard is trying to look out for somebody underneath him, a newer recruit, somebody who hasn't made a choice yet that he has experience in. Already showing off his fatherhood chops. Already showing off the way in which he's going to support his sons. So I wonder how much thought Kaido put into actually picking his devil fruit. Whether did we see Kaido get the fruit from Big Mom? We saw Big Mom get the fruit from Ivankov and Kuma, but I don't think we saw Kaido actually eat the fruit. Which I think is interesting. I wonder how much thought went into him picking that. I also wonder if he specifically, if he put any thought into it, if he knew that was going to make him able to breathe underwater and unkillable in the way that he ended up despising. They got quite a racket on their hand. They sunk 73 ships, was it? It's nice getting to see the Tremor fruit in action. Nice getting to see Daddy. Daddy's home. I didn't have Sanji in this chapter, but I can't complain considering I got baby Katakuri. I want to go look at him again. Speaking of things that I'm gonna get tattooed. Oh my god, he's adorable. I love him so much. Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing the math. So Big Mom is what? It was 28 feet tall. So here, what? We'll assume she's maybe like 26 feet tall. So 26 feet. Her head is probably 1/8 of her body form. So 1/8 of 26 is going to be around like 6 feet tall. Right? Yeah, her head's probably around like 4 to 5 feet tall. 4 to 5 feet tall. So Katakuri here is presumably already like 4 to 5 feet. He just looks so goofy. He just looks so goofy dumb from this resolution. I've got to thank Oda for this one. Paraspero looks like a little twerp. Paraspero looks like a little loser with a little bean nose starting out. I want to push him on the ground. I want to push him on his back. Oh wait, that's Oven. Is that Oven? That's got to be Oven, isn't it? That's Oven. He looks dumb too. He looks dumb as hell too. That's funny. Yeah, I really like the Medusa imagery, the snakes all through the Kuja Pirates clothes. Obviously the boa, but I've always loved the snake imagery, the Medusa imagery associated with them. Oh, I didn't even notice that we got to see a big explosion bang from rocks. That's right. He does have a devil fruit. He gets to explode everything. I need to reread some chapters. Yeah, he's just exploding everything he can. And 25 crimes that were completely covered up. These few years of frenetic activity might as well have been known as the era of rocks. I don't think I have too much more to really talk about. We see them robbing a country. Yeah, I don't think I really have too much more to cover all in all. That was a really good chapter. I enjoyed that chapter a lot. I'm interested to see how this story unfolds because I've honestly lost how we got to this section of the story because where oh, where did we come from? Where did we go? All right, so this is. I mean, I know we came from the Loki flashback, but I wonder why through the Loki flashback is why we're getting all of the rocks information. Like I my assumption was just that it was going to take longer to actually get through or get to the information. But I guess we're still discussing all of the Herald stuff. Oh man, we're getting so much lore though. We got to see Kong. We got to see Kong. We got to see young Garp. He's got his Hawaiian shirt on, very Akainu coded. Sengoku's chilling. This was a really good chapter. I am excited to do this again in 2 weeks. I think I'll be a little bit more set up and a little bit more prepared in the next time I do this in terms of stuff I've got going on. But that was a really good chapter. I am again obsessed with the fact that we have a Yamato cover story and it's been going on for so long. I am so blessed to be a Yamato fan. I've been blessed with both of my boys today, Yamato and Katakuri. It's a wonderful day. I have to update my Twitch information. I need to update my schedule, but tomorrow I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be starting right about 11:30, and I'm probably going to be going until about 4. I think I'm going to do about a 4.5 hour stream tomorrow. A lot of stuff to cover. Going to be covering stuff going on in Palestine, the genocide in Palestine. Going to be covering settlers advancing into that. Going to be talking about the occupation in Washington, D.C. I'm also going to, it's going to be interesting. I've been reading up more on not embracing conversations with Zionists because it's not going to gain any momentum. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. I'm going to try to ignore as many of those comments as I can as I go through the news. Just try to ignore them as well as delete anything as necessary, ban people as necessary. But going to see how that goes. But yeah, I can't wait to be back tomorrow. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Everybody's able to stay safe. Everybody's able to get caught up on One Piece in whatever format you need to get caught it up on in. And thanks. We found out today that I figured out the follow notification, so that's exciting. Look forward to providing more of those. But again, everybody stay safe. Everybody stay cool. Be sure to drink water, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. 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 Bye.
Flames rise, the sky ablaze, shadows writhe in hell's dark maze. Swords clash, the echoes scream, blood-soaked ground, a devil's dream. Fire!